The Rise and Fall of Caterin, a Bronx ballad, a poem dedicated to the streets and the youth who walk them. In the shadows of Brook Ave's beating heart, where the trains rattle loud and the nights tear apart, lived a man named Caterin, fierce, feared, known. He ruled his blocks like a king on a broken throne. Not born with riches, no crown or ring, just scars from war and a hunger to be king. Iron fists gripped dreams no child should hold, while the city turned boys into men too cold. Raised by the hustle, baptized in pain, he danced in the thunder, walked through the rain. Where love was rare and trust ran thin, Caterin chose power and let darkness in. With every step, he carved out respect, demanded silence, demanded a check. Corners bent knees when his name was said. He was the storm, he was the dread. But the game he played had no finish line, just chalk outlines and forgotten shrines. He watched brothers fall but stayed on course, fueled by vengeance and street remorse. Still, no man outruns what the streets rehearse. The curse of power is the power to curse. And legends that burn with fire too bright often fade first into the night. One cold morning before parole call, Caterin stood tall, then took his fall. Shots rang out, metal met skin, in front of the building he once walked in. He dropped with eyes wide, no final word, just gasps from the crowd and cries unheard. The same streets he swore to own and tame wrote his end in smoke and flame. Was it revenge, a score long past due? Was it envy? Or just what street life do? No one talks. Silence is the Bronx code, another mural, another heavy load. Now teens wear his face on homemade tees. Thinking tough means dying on cracked concrete. But listen, young blood, don't chase that fate. It's not too late to detour hate. Caterin's tale ain't just glory and guts. It's warnings whispered in jailhouse huts. He had dreams once, don't let them die, then learn from his fall, his soul not just how he got high. If he could speak from that last cold breath, he'd beg you to choose life, not death. He'd tell you power ain't worth the chains or being hunted in broad day lanes. He'd tell you to fight, but fight to grow, not just to survive where bullets blow. Don't wear his name just to flash and flex. Wear it like armor, a warning, a text. A message to rise, not to repeat, not to bleed out young in the heart of the street. So Brook Ave echoes with what once was, but also what can be, if you pause because the streets are a maze, but not your fate, you can break the cycle before it's too late. Let Caterin's name not just haunt the block, but open your mind, not just tick the clock. A Bronx legend fell, so you might rise. Let his last breath be your realize. Message to at-risk youth. Caterin lived fast and died faster. His life, though fierce and unforgettable, ended not in glory, but in blood, silence, and regret. To those walking that same road now, power without purpose will only imprison you. Real strength is turning away from the path everyone expects you to follow, and carving your own. Live smarter, love longer. Leave behind a legacy, not a eulogy.